When I was a kid, back in the 1990s, my mom used to take my sister and I over to Blockbuster Video, and she would say, go pick out any video you want, and then we'd pick it out and we'd rent it and we'd bring it home, and she would make a copy of that video for us to keep so we could watch it whenever we wanted. Right, so that's illegal, and we did it for many years, and eventually Blockbuster kind of caught on, and the VHS tapes would arrive with a sort of lock on them that prevented us from being able to copy them. So we found another video store called New Concept Video, which was in Miami Beach. It was a great local video store, and we started doing the same thing there. While she had her head buried in like the indie film section, I wandered around as a 9 or 10-year-old in this video store and found another section which had this like partition with a red like velvety curtain, and I would poke my head through and see this, you know, like ocean of just like fleshy, just porn. It was porn, and I was amazed and mesmerized because, I mean, not only, you know, is it amazing, but it's also, I had no idea what sex was because we didn't discuss these things in my family, which meant that these videos that she was copying, she wouldn't just copy them, she'd also edit them. Censoring out anything that she thought was too sexy or violent. So she'd just cut all that stuff out. So like, for instance, like Grease, like the movie Grease, which I loved, my sister and I would watch Grease, and the way I watched, I thought like, wow, like what a weird kind of like avant-garde experimental movie, when really it was this incredibly conventional musical because she'd cut out like a third of the movie. You know, I eventually like wanted to see the original format of these movies, and I did. I watched them, and I have to admit, I mean, I was pretty disappointed with the originals because they were really fake and phony, and they had these stories that made sense and like a plot that was, you know, had a through line and an arc and a beginning and a middle and an end. And I really like what my mom did because the movies she made, these versions, my mom's versions, they reflect a lot more accurately my life, you know? They're scattered, they make absolutely no sense, and there's very little sex in it.